What's going on, LFG fam? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything pop culture. My name is Jet, as always, alongside Andrea, Codes, J-Mag, and John. Another jam-packed episode. We're talking about canceled TV shows that deserve another season. And right after that will be followed an anime era. Will an anime era in the future be better than the best that we've seen thus far? But of course, LFG starts with the news. So J-Mac, launch us into the news.
Okay, before we get into the news, I'm going to start doing this every single week now. Okay. I know you guys can't see it at home, but underneath Mcgee's name,
Yeah,
it says
what the
LFG
fuck?
Mickey D's
I barely saw that
Insider.
shit.
Okay, that's our
What the
insider.
fuck? Where did that
So,
come from?
John, is there any McDonald's news that you would like to share with us before we continue?
Kit Kat banana split McFlurry.
There you go.
That's
yeah,
great
that was a
news.
mouthful, but I'm not making that shit, so don't come order that.
Not at his location.
I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
nope, not here. Only for me.
There you go. That was pretty cool. Well, the reason I'm going to start doing that from now on is because, John, you should have let us know about this one right here, my boy. JJK McDonald's collab, the new special grade garlic sauce.
I did, and I saw a poster like, I'm not dipping my nuggets in no fucking
Garlic
Gojo sauce. I said, yeah, they're probably right. They're probably right. Yeah. They're probably right.
Wow.
You don't want to taste the infinite void.
Dirty.
Well, by the time you guys are seeing this, McDonald's will have those in stock.
That's
Drops
fun.
on the 9th. So that's 2 days away from this recording. So you guys are so inclined to go try Gojo sauce.
Hey,
Go ahead and
I
go
go
hit them
back.
up.
Gojo sauce.
Imagine it's beige color.
oh, fuck.
Oh, I mean,
Wow.
garlic
I don't
sauce.
even know.
I don't know.
Special grade garlic sauce. Get the fuck out.
Upgrade.
Oh, and then,
What
and then
makes
with
it
that, you get a
special
30-day
grade?
you get a 30-day mega fan trial. So that's pretty cool. To Crunchyroll.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, okay.
Oh,
So
That's
there you go.
dope.
That's pretty cool.
shit.
So
Oh, now
Well,
it
pick
changes.
up the
Now you want the Gojo
Oh,
sauce.
now I'll take the. Hell no. I
Go
ain't
get your
taking
sauce and then go
Gojo
get your
sauce
trial.
with no free trial.
30
All over
days
my
is pretty good.
Crunchyroll.
Hey, I hope this works with existing customers, man, because they never
Right?
do. They
It
never
never
do.
does,
Give us a
yeah.
month free for existing customers. So we'll find out in a
But
couple
maybe,
days.
because I'm not a mega fan. I've never been, so maybe.
Yeah, man. Oh, maybe.
That's the ultimate package, right? That's a bigger one?
I think that's a bigger one, yeah.
That has
So,
to be, yeah. That's a mega fan.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be
just
cool.
a normal fan. I'm a casual fan. Like, I'm not no mega.
This next piece of news, which I thought was actually kind of crazy. It seems like every week we have some Deadpool and Wolverine news, but this one revolves around Hugh Jackman himself. He recalls that when he failed his first audition for Wolverine, Kevin Feige took him for a meal and drove him back to the airport. I said, Kevin, we all know I'm not getting the part. You don't have to do dinner. But no, he sat there and had a steak dinner with me and then drove me to the airport. I'll never forget it. This was the nicest thing. I thought I'll never see him again. Kind of crazy. What I got from this actually is, damn, he didn't think he was going to get Wolverine, or he thought he did horrible as Wolverine at the audition. That's kind of crazy because obviously what we know now is he's one of the GOATs when
Right.
it comes to a
He
character.
is
He
Wolverine.
was just buttering him up.
Yeah.
That was
That's
pretty
crazy.
He knew. He
That's
knew he
kinda
got it.
Yeah.
It does
just
make
wanted
sense.
to
Found
see-
our Wolverine.
He wanted to see if he was humble enough and shit like that.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
It worked.
Inside Out just keeps going, man. It has now passed 1.2 billion in just 3 weeks. It is one of the fastest growing films of all time.
Wow.
Crazy. It just keeps going. It's just 3 weeks already 1.2 billion. Yeah, I don't know if Deadpool and Wolverine can catch up to this. I seriously have my doubts for this now, but that's kind of nuts.
This is in an era where like movie sales are down.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
All these
So-
streaming.
I
Crazy.
just think the movie was really good.
3 weeks. That's insane.
That's
like,
nuts.
wow. Next piece of news I got for you guys. Francine Maisler says Lady Gaga's performance in Joker 2 is going to blow your mind. Man, she's good. Joaquin blows your mind, but that she could keep up with him and be real and not just wiped off the screen by what the role is and what the performance is shows she's good. Yeah, I don't think any of us here had doubts about her acting capabilities. I thought we were all like, yeah, she's gonna be solid in this. She'll kill it. She did fantastic in A Star Is Born. So this is just cool to see. Like, it just reaffirms our thoughts that yeah, she just destroyed it on film, and to be side by side with Joaquin and just play off of each other really well. Hopefully, looks like they did. So something to look forward to. We still have our reservations, right, Jen, about the musical, right, Cody? I don't know how that's gonna play out, but
Oh yeah,
we'll see.
for sure.
We'll see. Performance wise, though, it looks like it's going to be good. This one is kind of unfortunate. The Arkham Asylum series is no longer moving forward. It was intended to be set in the universe of Matt Reeves' The Batman. So that kind of sucks. That would have been pretty cool to see. But apparently, there could be a new series set within Arkham Asylum, which could be developed in the future. So we'll see if that comes to fruition or not. But as of right now, Arkham Asylum is canceled. That sucks. And this was pretty cool. If you guys saw House of the Dragon last week, maybe you guys saw those eggs that Rhaenyra sent off as well. Well, apparently, the director confirms that those dragon eggs are Daenerys' dragon eggs. So that was pretty cool to see. I think he went on to say
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. He said all of us who work on this show are big Game of Thrones fans, so it was very exciting to shoot that scene. So that was pretty cool. As you can see, she's missing an egg. So somewhere along the lines between 150 years or whatever it was, one of the eggs got lost, and Daenerys ended up with 3. But that was pretty cool to see. That was pretty cool. Cody, the first Descendant lead, explains that the shooter's microtransactions didn't work properly at launch because too many purchases were made all at once.
Oh shit.
People are buying shit left and right, and you guys probably got delayed purchases. Everybody's
Y'all
trying to
are
buy shit.
tweaking.
Yeah,
God, yeah, play the game, man. You could get that easy. Not easy, but come on. People fiending to just buy something to get ahead. That's pretty sad. But they made their money.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're good. But that's kind of
Yeah.
for those of us that have thought about, what it's like to be a celebrity or maybe switch lives with a celebrity. Kevin Bacon says he once wore a disguise to see what life was like as a non-famous person. Nobody said I love you. I had to wait in line to buy a fucking coffee. I was like, this sucks. I want to go back to being famous.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy.
Bullshit.
Yeah, there you go. For those of you that want to be famous, go do it. It's better. This one is absolutely just nuts. This is just nuts. The Hawk Tuah girl is closing in on a deal to star in a reality series about her life. What?
That's
Yo.
crazy.
What?
That's
She-
crazy.
She might have some crazy life story, or maybe they're just gonna follow her from this point on. I have no idea, but either
Right,
way, she
Follow
took
what?
That's
Or
ridiculous.
Hawk touring?
her.
That's crazy.
I ain't
No,
gonna
yeah,
lie.
that is-
I'm just a hating ass nigga at this point because this is sad.
Yeah, I
What am
guess
I
I am
looking
hating,
at?
right? Why? Why do we need this?
Like, are we really?
Because they
just
know
out
people
of
are gonna watch
ideas?
this shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
Out of
like
ideas.
Uh,
I
They
just think
just-
this happens. This happened but before already a lot of times. Like
that's what I'm
with
saying. It's sad.
what's her name?
With
Bad
Let-
Baby.
oh,
She
yeah,
was a meme
let-
too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I mean,
They
there's
just
other
let
people that
dumb shit.
were
Oh,
that
okay, so-
they were they became
Bad
famous
Bunny.
from a meme. Like Whoa Vicky too. That girl,
Oh
she
yeah.
started, trolling. She got famous from it.
Trolling.
It's crazy that
Uh,
it's happening so fast to her, but this is not new. This has been a
That's
thing.
true.
Okay, another
better
Star
drop
is
an
Born.
album.
That's crazy. I didn't know that about all those other ones. That's kind of crazy.
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that one was appeared on Dr. Phil.
Oh, the
Catch
Meet Me Outside- or Catch Me
How about
Outside,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, once you're on
Uh,
Dr. Phil.
this one's kind of crazy. We've all seen those little fidget toys or fidget swords and stuff that are on TikTok all over or whatever. Well, a man has been sentenced to 4 months in prison for carrying a 6-inch master sword in public. Man claims he used it as a fidget toy. Officers say it could be used as a weapon and may cause others to fear its use against them. So
4
believe
months
he
in
got
prison.
yeah, there you go. 4 months in prison. Yeah. This happened in the UK, but yeah, that's kind of wild. That's kind of wild. Like it's a little
That is
TikTok
kind of
toy.
crazy. Consider I could walk around with my bazooka over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is illegal to have knives over there, so I mean, but that's
I
damn, that's
guess
kind of
very
crazy.
different rules. But
That's yeah.
That's
Don't
that
carry
is
don't carry
yeah.
no fidget toys over there.
Yeah, fidget 6-inch fidget toy.
Netflix's live
this-
action Horizon
is
Zero
dope.
Dawn series is dead. Fallout
Ah,
from
I didn't see. I
yeah.
didn't see the last word either.
me
I didn't know this
either,
was a
bruh.
thing either. So to find out that
Fuck.
this was a thing and now it's
Yeah.
not, that kind of
I thought
sucks.
you were about,
Yeah.
yeah.
But apparently, it was fallout from Umbrella Academy showrunner Steve Blackman being accused of toxic bullying, manipulative, and retaliatory behavior by 12 employees.
What the fuck, man? Why? How do
Yeah.
you mess that up?
Yeah,
This would have
kinda
been crazy.
I never finished the first one, but it was cool.
I like Umbrella Academy.
I do as well.
That world's cool too, because whenever I watch, because Casey played it a little bit, and when I watched him, he was going past this part where, like, I think she was in Philadelphia, and it was literally like the Eagle Stadium in the back.
Oh shit!
So it's like that
didn't
whole
know
world,
this.
that's just like you see
Would've been
like the
cool.
robot dinosaurs and shit like that, but it's still like the real world. Like that show would have been dope. That sucks.
Hopefully, they find a new showrunner and it gets made somewhere else, Amazon,
Sure.
and maybe even Netflix picks it back up. But that would have been really cool to see. So
That
that kinda
Netflix would be
sucks.
dope. Yeah, they've been killing it with the live actions.
Mm-hmm.
The last piece of news I got for you guys, we brought this up a few weeks ago, right? 90 minutes. I don't know if you guys remember, 90 minutes is the ideal length for movie theater or for a movie. Michael Rooker says TikTok has ruined the attention span of moviegoers. Everything
Facts.
is 90 minutes now. Get over that shit. Watch a movie that actually tells a story where you grow to like the characters or hate them. Learn what it's like to watch real cinema. So
I agree with him. I agree.
Sometimes,
I feel
But,
like that's
uh,
not
but-
true. Most
yeah.
movies are like 3 hours.
I
No,
wait.
2 hours.
Most
Nah,
movies are
not 3. I don't
3
think
hours.
3.
2
But there,
hours.
some are long for no reason. I guess.
Yeah, but everybody's
So-
attention span is fried already. Like nobody
I
can.
mean, he's
watch
not
something.
wrong about what he's saying, but not everything.
I
is
just don't
90
want to
minutes.
sit through like shit I didn't need to sit through. Is that wrong?
Yes
No,
and
I
no.
mean,
Well,
that's
it's
valid.
both. I get what he's
But-
saying too, but it's like some stories just weren't worth me sitting through that shit.
I,
Like that's
I,
not
I
my
do
fault.
feel like everything is 90 minutes is a stretch.
Yeah, I agree because I feel like I watch more movies that are 2 hours.
Yeah, most are definitely longer.
Yeah.
You could see like 2 hours
Yeah.
at most.
But
Why are we
I feel
acting
like if
like
a
90
story
minutes
is-
isn't 30 minutes away from 2 hours?
But it's because
yeah, but
that's
he's
where
saying
like
everything is 90 minutes. He's not saying everything is 2
Mhm.
hours.
We're not gonna act like
and
that
could be
30 minutes
30
doesn't make a
minutes of-
difference.
yeah, of bullshit.
No,
That
it
you-
doesn't.
some movies,
That shit makes a difference. You're tweaking.
yeah. No, for real.
If
Y'all
you're having a
crazy.
good time, you won't even notice the 2 hours go by. If
But
a
that's
good
why
movie's
if
really
it's a good
like you're
one,
not like
yeah.
looking at your
Mhm.
clock.
But like, fuck, how much time is left in this shit?
I don't know if you guys have ever played Crazy Taxi.
yes.
Old school game for sure. But Sega
Dreamcast.
reveals that the new Crazy Taxi game is a massively multiplayer open world AAA game. That's
What?
fucking crazy.
That's dope.
Hell,
Yeah,
that is cool. How's that gonna work? Everybody's just taxing.
it's just like a GTA. You just pick up people, race to I don't know some shit, open world.
Damn, that's cool.
Just
That's a different take on it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's the way
for
you bring it
sure.
back.
Just drive
I remember.
around,
I
you're
remember
just
they
a
announced
taxi.
this. I think it was during one of the Game Awards or something where they were announcing
That's
games.
alright.
And I just thought it was gonna be like a pound for pound remake, but no.
Mhm.
Apparently, they're going all out for this. So
That's dope.
That's cool.
it's pretty
That is
sick.
cool.
The world record,
Don't
big ass
even
number,
Start. Don't even start.
megabytes internet speed was hit in Japan. It's fast enough to download Baldur's Gate 3 in under 4 milliseconds.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
Damn,
That's
that's 420
But why?
million.
Why that
That's
game
crazy.
specifically? How
I
big
didn't
is
wanna
that
be
game?
Yeah,
4 milliseconds? Not even 4 seconds?
Not even 4
Yeah.
seconds.
Not even
milliseconds.
half a second?
Like,
Yeah, it's not even
like ready,
half.
start, stop. It's done.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
why
you don't even got
ball-
time
how-
to go get some water, nothing. You're done. You're ready to
Literally.
go.
Thumbtack. What
There you go,
up?
Andrea. I know you guys didn't get to see it at home, but there's your MPBS right there, Andrea. It takes 4 seconds.
What does that
420
mean?
million.
Don't
Takes-
fucking start.
That's a big ass.
It's 'cause- Yeah,
Don't
I mean,
start.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Yes, you do.
just-
There's a
No,
whole
I don't,
explanation.
You guys didn't explain it very good.
Like that 4
Also,
milliseconds.
No,
is
not you
probably
guys.
just the
Not
time
you
between it
guys.
no, I
starting
get
and
the
it
4
ending.
milliseconds. I don't get the 420 million.
Well, it's because when you have a
Warner
grateful for
Bros.
what
and
she
Paramount have
Yeah.
expressed interest
Yeah.
in merging Max and Paramount Plus into a joint streaming
Yeah.
service.
Yeah.
That would be great.
How many
Save
super
me some
teams are
more
we
money.
trying to make?
Super
But they're
teams.
gonna just end up with fucking cable, man. It's like.
You're
But
not
what's on
wrong.
Paramount Plus? What's more on that? I don't see that. Like,
Not
what's on that
shit.
one? Because I know it's on Max.
I mean,
I mean,
they have a lot of things on
They
there.
got
Yeah.
SpongeBob. They got the whole Nickelodeon lineup there.
Mm.
They had those
CBS.
South Park specials. They had to deal with the South Park.
That is what
creators.
that was on, huh? Yeah.
Flight.
Yeah, it's sounding a little iffy. No
There's-
wonder they got
there's
merged.
Nah, that's good.
But,
Paramount Plus is good. Paramount Plus. Is
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the streaming services are good now. Like
Yeah.
they all like amped
Have
up
their
library.
exclusives.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool at least. Yeah. Like Peacock's the shit now after they got that WWE stuff. Shit, hell yeah.
I like. All right, buddy.
I didn't get enough cheering.
I ain't get to read it yet. The Celtics starters are set to earn up to $1 billion over the next 6 years. Even Hoop Central said fucking insane.
Why do you laugh at that?
That's nuts. $1 billion.
Yeah, no,
Is
yeah,
that
that's
the highest
fucking
paid starting
ridiculous.
lineup?
Now think
ever?
about this.
Probably.
LeBron gets paid $1 billion. He's a billionaire too. So crazy.
Wait,
But-
someone already makes that much?
No,
yeah,
he
but it's not
doesn't.
off of just basketball.
Oh.
LeBron
Is
makes
this-
he's a billionaire, but it's not off of basketball. It's about other shit.
He gets
But
his
yes.
endorsements.
Is this because they won the most championships ever?
It's because our
they're
owner
the best
was
team
like,
in the NBA right now, and they're unstoppable.
I'm dipping out, bro. Ask me for whatever y'all want. And he
No
started
shit,
signing
right?
shit
Isn't he about to
left
sell
and
the
right,
team?
yeah.
He's
So-
Also,
tripping.
like,
He's
where
about to
is
fuck
the-
us over so bad.
Where's the money coming from? Like, who's paying them?
It's invisible fucking money because we're already past the cap. So it's like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, we're
who
already
is-
we
they
exceeded
don't
what
go
they
off
gave us.
donations.
Yeah, I don't know where they're getting that extra
I
money.
actually did look into
the
that because I was curious. Click the link is crazy.
You're-
But the way it works is that they have these things because it was under the new CBA that the league agreed to, and they have these things called the aprons. And they have the first apron and the second apron.
Mhm.
There's teams like the Miami Heat is one of them. I think the Bulls is another one. There's like 6 teams that are over the first apron, and that comes with minimal like penalties. Then there's a second apron, which when the Celtics signed, I think Tatum, but it could have been Drew Holiday. But for sure, when they got Tatum to that $300 million contract, they went over the second apron, and so that's when it's like harsher penalties. And I think it's the longer that you stay over there is when it starts. That stuff starts to kick in. I think one of them is like losing your first round pick, but it's like in a few years. But obviously they don't care about that if they're gonna contend for championships right now. And honestly, like I don't think when I was reading those penalties for the second apron, I don't think they're harsh enough to like deter a team from going over the second apron. But that's literally what it is. Like you can sign whoever you want, but it's just gonna come with penalties at the end of the day. That's how it works.
But where does the money come from?
Well, I
It's a
mean, they're a
business.
business.
Ticket sales, revenue sales.
They have
it's a
enough to
business.
make.
They're
So they
just
make
kind
enough
of
of that? They make
assuming
that?
they're going
Oh,
to
yeah.
make enough through those years to like cover it
To pay them.
for them to be a good
I
enough
feel like
team.
that's egregiously high.
Because like if somebody gets hurt, all that's fucked. Like they're not making none of that back.
Is it
Okay.
controversial to think
type
that
shit.
they get paid a little too much?
No,
Like,
for sure.
A lot, like way too
No,
much.
for
Actually,
too
I don't think so.
much. Sometimes.
you disagree
I
with
do.
me?
it's too much entertainment. One way
I think
to be
off
like,
of what
yeah,
I think they're underpaid, honestly.
What?
right, puto.
Damn.
But to be honest,
I'm
technically,
gonna be
yeah,
real.
Underpaid?
All the money
Yeah,
they're making
yeah.
the league,
Yeah.
like
To
jersey
be
sales,
honest,
all that
yeah.
shit.
Oh, I get what
Yes,
you're
I think they're
But
underpaid
for
sure.
what they're doing, they're overpaid as fuck. But
I mean, they're
even
making that company money though.
well, nah, yeah.
Ah.
But even they're just like, yeah, I'm just playing basketball. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, if you look at it in a
But,
broad sense.
yeah,
But
yeah.
no.
It's for the motherfucking Boston Celtics, best team in the motherfucking NBA.
And another piece of Boston Celtics lore. This is Jason Tatum's
Mhm.
income after taxes.
How
I
did they
saw
get
that.
this?
That's sad. I mean, he lives in
Wow.
Boston.
That's
You
sad.
see all the money that he's supposed to be making. Look at that shit. He's got a
Mhm.
$62 million salary. He only walks away with 25.
Wow.
That's
Only.
crazy.
Look,
Oh
he's
my
ending up
God.
with what the fucking feds took from him.
How did they find this?
Damn,
This is
Medicare
not-
is at 1.4 million. Oh my god.
It's just all percentages, and then they have his money. You know, they
Yeah, the contract is like you can look up the contract once he
Mhm.
signs it.
and then he lives in, I'm assuming, Boston. I honestly don't know where he lives.
Yeah, I saw this
But-
and that 1.4 to Medicare. I saw that shit too, J. I was
That's
like, bro.
crazy. What the fuck? I feel like you go to Aflac and just get your own insurance and shit. Nah, I got it. Don't worry about it. That's crazy.
With Studio Rep says the One Piece anime remake is being created to bring the story of One Piece to a larger audience who are hesitant to watch the current show,
We have
addressing two things: high episode count and that 4-3 angle being difficult to watch.
that last one. I don't get that one, but okay. But we have one of those people right here on the panel with us today. What do you think about this, Andrea? Two of those
Is
people.
it going to be
honestly.
the same story?
Yes.
I would imagine
It's-
overall, yes. I get from yes.
So it's just it's just going to be condensed better, like smaller and more,
To the
Suppose-
point. Concise
Manageable?
and to the point.
I guess I would watch this then.
John, you gonna watch this?
Oh,
What? What do you mean no?
No.
What's up with the Netflix live action? What's
That's
the
coming back for
difference?
season 2, my boy. They can't,
Uh,
bro.
I'll
Do you
just
not watch our own
that.
TikToks? Go
That's
check out our
why.
TikToks. You guys
I'll
haven't
just
seen
We
watch
them.
do
that.
not watch our
They're-
own TikTok.
They're just
Jet
doing
be
extra with
posting
this shit.
casting news
Yeah,
with them,
I
and
know.
they're fire casting.
I'll watch that.
Speaking of
I
One
am
Piece,
watching it.
Netflix just added all the way up to Fishman Island.
Ooh,
That's far
they're
away.
getting there.
That's
Not
like
that far. Nah,
Getting there.
600.
they're getting
Like
there.
600.
I think it's 600,
Yeah.
right?
Somewhere around there. Yeah.
Sounds
So they're
right.
now they're
Wow.
just milking One Piece.
What?
Well, no, this isn't.
I mean, it hasn't even finished, and then now they're remaking all these other stuff. And it's like,
Well,
But they're
no.
addressing
what-
two
what-
things right there,
yeah,
John. They're
they're-
telling you
what-
why
so-
they're
what-
making it
but-
again.
but-
Yeah, they gave
Crazy.
I know, but because they know it is a problem.
Because they
Yeah.
think it's a problem for you guys.
Yeah, it's a problem.
No.
So
for
they're
you.
helping
it
you.
is.
Because they realize, oh fuck.
No, that's not the problem. They're gonna the
fuck.
original One Piece is still gonna be a thing. That's never gonna stop.
Yeah.
This is for
But
y'all
they're-
who refuse
I
to
know.
watch it because y'all are too.
It's not even.
Huh?
It's no. Well, I'll just watch the live action shit.
I mean, you can.
But
Nobody's gonna stop you.
That's what I'm saying. Now there's two other like remakes of shit.
That is true, but the
That-
live action thing, that's everybody
It's
does
being milked.
Nipple.
he did the hand. He did the hand gesture and shit.
that. I'm just saying it's different when they're giving you the reasons, which is a valid reason. They're not just making it just to make it. They're making it because people have
I
a problem
get
with the
that.
pacing. Then what do you mean they're not milking it? They're giving you what you want, and you're
They
calling it
already
milking.
did.
No, because
That's
no
not
one
what it is.
asked for this.
Yes, they did.
Yes,
they did.
Yeah,
Everybody
did.
asked
I
for
didn't
it.
ask for this.
Well,
I'm
yes,
sure the.
'cause you're not
You know what?
interested.
The fans that already watched the show.
That already,
No.
yeah. They're
Oh, we
like,
didn't ask for this.
No,
I
we
didn't.
don't.
No.
We don't want this.
No, I didn't ask for this. But
I
I
did not
will.
ask
I
for this,
love
and
it
I'm
though.
not-
I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
But
Because I didn't ask for
exactly.
this, and I'm not a fan of the
Eh,
show. Like their demographic
I get what
would
she's
be
saying.
me. I
I
didn't
get what
ask
she's
for
Yeah,
saying.
it.
well, but I'm
That's
saying
fuck.
you're one person out of the many that don't want to watch it because of the length. That's why they're making this. It's
So
not
you
for
think that people are gonna be like, okay,
Now I'm gonna sit down and
now
watch
I'm
it.
Yeah,
gonna
absolutely.
get into
yes,
it.
because
Absolutely.
if you go
Absolutely.
read comments, their
We'll give
main
them
argument,
time.
they're gonna say, "Oh my god, it's too long." Well, you can't say that no more. So
Well, that's why we'll give it
Yeah.
time. Then we'll see their excuse after. For
that's
them
what
not to
that's the whole
watch.
point.
Yeah.
It's just no more excuses.
Then
Y'all
we'll
can
And,
watch
and
it.
this is for people that are
I
watching the live
guess.
action that are saying, like you, John, I'm not
Yeah.
going to watch 1,000 fucking episodes, but you watch the
Mhm.
live action, so they're
Yep.
redoing it for live action people to
Yep.
go ahead and watch it like that too.
So everything that happens in the show, well, not everything, but there's a lot of things that are not necessary
I wouldn't
because
say
That's
that.
what
they're
it
not gonna
seems,
put
right? If
everything
they
in
gotta
this show.
It's
condense
dragged
it.
out.
Yeah.
It's dragged
Yeah,
out.
it's
It's
dragged
dragged out.
out. Like you have
So
scenes
if
that
it
are
was
like
only
5
90
minutes long for
minutes,
no
it would be
reason.
better. No, just like the
No,
movies.
you have to watch the
You
show to
see?
understand, but y'all
I
haven't
mean,
seen the
some
show
of
to
the shit
understand.
So
isn't
long.
needed. Yeah, exactly.
but
I
you
feel
don't-
like I feel like this would be one of the shows that I would watch and I would get bored because I'm like,
it's
get
just
to the
so,
point.
yeah,
Like,
that's
Exactly,
so
and that's what
long,
this is
like-
for. And that's what this
Yeah.
is for.
it's a little too late. Make another
You're
anime,
championing.
man.
You're championing this 100%. You don't even realize it. You could be in the
Ma-
commercial for this shit. And you don't even realize it.
Literally.
No.
Like, you're the
I
whole
wouldn't.
reason it's getting made. Like,
No, just make
But
a whole
I
other
didn't
anime,
ask
man.
for
One Piece is
this.
done. Yeah, like fuck that.
Like,
just make the other anime. Come up
I
with
get
something
people
new.
want. I don't know. I guess like it makes sense. It also makes sense if
I
they're
get
milking
it, but
They're not.
doesn't also make sense. Just make
That is
something
To a different
new. Just talking shit.
to a different extent, like they did the same thing with Hunter x Hunter. Like there's the Hunter x Hunter that everyone knows and loves today, and then there's an older version of that
Mhm.
that I don't think a lot of people have seen.
Mm.
And I'm
I
not gonna
don't
say for
love
good
it.
reason, because I know there is people that do adore that. I think it came out in the 90s. I'm not sure, but whenever it came out, this is like the same thing. Y'all like this. I would be shocked if this isn't better than the One Piece anime that's happening right now.
Literally.
So is it longer?
that'd be
What?
dope.
Hunter x Hunter?
No, this should be
I don't know.
shorter,
I've
right?
never
Oh, that's
seen
okay.
it.
That's what I was gonna ask too. Is Hunter? What's the differences? Do you know?
Oh,
off-
that
No,
one.
I think
No.
I've only
One
seen
is a
I've only seen
remake.
pictures of it.
I think one's just a remake. It's like remastered and it's a remake.
Mm.
This is a remake.
This is not a remake.
This
This is
One
an
Piece
anime
anime
remake.
remake.
Yes,
it is, but
this,
if they're
look,
changing so
addresses
much of
two
the
things.
like
Yeah.
That doesn't
They're
that does not change that
shortening
it's
it.
that is not changed.
No.
It's
A
They're-
remake is a remake.
It's being
They're
redrawn.
remaking
It's being it's doing. It's not just being
Yeah.
touched. It's not being
No,
touched
but
up though.
yeah,
A
they're not-
remaster and a
story
remake is
has
different.
to be.
You're not
Okay.
listening, Andre.
That-
They're not changing the story. They're remaking
No,
the show.
I'm
making
not
it.
saying that. I know, but this is
That's-
like a remake, but they're just shortening it.
Yes.
Yes, Hunter x Hunter's
That's-
not like that. It's a full remake. It didn't shorten it.
Oh, okay.
That's
I know
what-
where
that-
you're going. I don't know the differences
so
between
that's-
the Hunter. Like
yeah,
that's what
I
I
don't
wanted to
know.
find out. What's the differences between the '90s one and the
Not-
newer one? I don't know.
They just remade. They did it like all of it, and then because they didn't even finish that one either, and then they didn't.
What the
They didn't finish the new one either.
dang?
Because it's
Same
not
thing.
finished.
Mm.
You've seen
Not
you've
the same
you've
thing.
seen the old Hunter x Hunter?
I've seen clips of it, and I know what it is.
That's
No,
That's not watching it.
clips. That's
Well,
to,
Well,
to understand the pacing differences and understand like
Yeah.
what's actually different. The clips
Yeah.
don't tell you
Yeah.
that.
But this is actually like they're shortening it.
Okay, but you
That's-
don't
Yeah,
know
but-
what
And
the
this
difference
is
is.
the
That's 'cause
only anime
listen.
that needs to be shortened.
Listen, Andrea,
That's
when they
fucked.
remake this, you're gonna
Don't argue with me.
you're gonna see people make side by side videos about how they're exactly the same, but just some scenes are gonna be shorter. That's it. It's gonna be the same story. It's gonna be the same. Like I'm saying, that's why when you said Hunter x Hunter, it was the same thing because that it is what it is. It's the same story. It just
Okay.
is different in whatever way they made it different.
Yeah, we don't
I
know what those
get
differences are going to
that.
be, and that's going to be pretty cool to see.
Yeah.
I get
was different
that.
about it.
So you guys,
Uh,
okay? So you guys are gonna watch this.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
What the fuck?
Okay.
All right.
That is something
So,
off the
so
clips.
it's for the
That was
people
crazy.
who's
That
already
was
seen
crazy.
it. It's people.
All right.
for
Yeah, I
people
thought
who've
she-
already
How can you
seen
say
it.
you
thought
know
she
the
saw both. I was
differences
like,
off
wow.
of
That's
the
just,
clips?
okay, you got it.
Did you watch Did you watch it?
I said I don't know the differences.
Okay, but why'd you bring it up if you don't know it either?
Man, now you're oh,
No, because you
God.
act like you know and you don't even know either.
Because it's a
We're
re-
in the same boat. So
No.
why did you bring it
no,
up?
No, we're not.
Yes,
You're
we
acting
are.
like you
okay,
know.
Don't argue with me.
But it makes sense because if it's a remake and they're cutting shit in half with this new shit, seems like they changed a lot of the story.
Oh my god.
Listen, no,
It just
they're
it
not
makes
gonna
sense how it's
change
how
anything.
nothing
They're-
drastic's
No.
gonna
We're gonna-
change.
we're gonna-
We'll stop it there. We'll stop it there, and then we'll find out when it comes
Yeah,
out.
well,
what's different.
I only said that
Oh
to piss this fool
my
off. Look at him,
Because-
Cause that was
Yeah.
We're on
dumb,
different
man.
pages.
He
That was
did
dumb.
the
Let's move on,
scream
let's move on.
face.
Let's move on.
I mean, if you
Ryan
follow it
Reynolds
too
and
long
Hugh
and you don't even
Jackman
know why it's
are
long.
working on a non-superhero related project together.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
that's
what's
cool. Nah, that is
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, that means they enjoyed their time, and hopefully this
Hell
Deadpool
yeah,
shit
let's
is
go.
good. You know, yeah.
Oh,
Hopefully,
it is. It
Yeah.
is. We heard some shit. Well, I heard some
Yeah.
shit from another person that heard some shit.
Oh,
Right,
shit.
Chet?
I mean,
Hey, I don't know, but this is
That
cool.
just
This is
sounds
cool.
good. Yeah.
Them working together on something else, that's pretty cool. You would have to imagine it'd be like comedy, right?
Yeah.
The way these guys handle comedy together is hilarious. So if that's what it is, hell yeah. And if it's something different, that'd be cool too, just to see how
That'd
they
be
work with something else.
Yeah.
final season of Stranger Things is now halfway through filming.
halfway
Halfway
after 3
through.
years.
Oh,
Crazy.
shit.
We're almost there.
It's
Like,
gonna
I
say
already
Oh,
forgot what
This
happened.
is crazy.
Yeah.
It should have came out last
Listen,
year.
it's gonna say 6 months later they're gonna be grown as fuck. They're gonna have beards and shit.
I know. Have you seen the pictures of them on the
No.
bikes? Oh my god, bro!
On the
He's
bike, they're still
so
riding those same bikes
big.
since season one.
Yes, bro,
Oh,
yes.
no way.
They are
No way.
huge.
And then
They
Ellie
look
got in
like
a car.
him.
How stupid. That's funny.
Look, I
yes.
will say I'm not on board with where Cody's at, but I will say they took a long ass time and they're kind of losing their core.
Oh, they took a
members
long ass
to-
time.
They're aging out. They're aging out. They need to hurry the fuck up. 'cause
Oh
they're aging
my
out.
Oh, shit.
god!
I will
Listen.
agree with that. I
Who
will-
doesn't even
This
look
Another
16
thing
show-
no
turning
more?
strange.
Ah, this.
Listen, this show has taken so long for it to be done with. It came out in 2016. I don't know when it's gonna fucking come out. 9 years later, probably next year. I'm guessing. if
Probably
not the
next
year
year, in October
after.
next
Oh,
year.
yeah.
No, it
Fuck.
comes out during the summertime. Every
it?
summer, yes, every summer
Oh.
they drop the season. I don't know if they're gonna do that for this last season. They're taking so goddamn long, and I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do if they're gonna like split the season in half, like
That's the
Part
trend.
one
No,
of
that's
the
the
last-
trend.
part
Yeah.
2, fucking
They
stupid
are.
ass. It came out in 2016.
Look, as long as it's
10
filmed, I
years
guess,
later.
That's my only issue.
They're
'cause
still
Yeah, that
they're
sucks.
they're still kids. Like
they're
I need them to wrap
what
it
grade
up.
were they in?
Like-
What grade were they
I
in?
think they were
When did
freshmen,
start?
right?
I don't know.
That's
I think they
crazy.
were like little kids, but
Mm.
they're like
They seemed
the-
younger than that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think they were little kids. Maybe they were freshmen. They could have been. I don't remember. That's how long this fucking show has been going
Mm.
on for.
That is
Like-
that is kind of crazy.
It's so long. I want them to just wrap it up already. It's a great show. Good show, good
It is.
storyline. It's
I
just
haven't
taking
watched
so
1
long,
second of it.
right?
Haven't
I
seen
will be
1 second
monitoring
of
the
this shit.
switch up. That's all I know. When this season drops and it's a fucking banger,
Oh no, it very well might be. It very well will be.
Yes,
It will
yes,
be. It will be.
I know. I'm
Worth
not
the
saying
wait.
that.
Worth
It's
the
not-
wait.
No, hey, worth the wait. I don't know, but I'm
I
not
don't
saying
know.
it's a bad show. I'm saying they take so
Just too
goddamn
fucking-
long.
Real
to
Why
quick.
do you-
come out
why
with
do you
this
think
Is
so?
this is real quick? Is this in anybody's top 5 currently?
No.
5, no.
Top 10?
Never seen this bitch.
I have to think about it. I don't know 10 shows offhand.
Think about it, but probably not.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm probably not either in my top 10 either.
Yeah.
I'm just okay.
Why do you think
Comfortable
it
18?
took so long though?
Maybe top 15. Maybe top 15.
I don't
Maybe
know.
I can fit it in there.
'Cause
I
it
don't
just
know
doesn't
why
make
they took
sense.
so long.
Did
It
they have
doesn't
like
make sense
issues?
either.
I think it
because
could be mid.
From season 1 to season 2, it took like from 1 year to the other year. From season 2 to season 3, it took 2 whole years. And then from season 3 to season 4, COVID happened. It took
Hmm.
4 years. And then
COVID
this
ruined a
season,
lot of
with
shit.
season
Yeah, a
4
lot of
to
shit.
season 5, it's gonna take another 3 years.
That's crazy.
That
And
is
then the
fucking
spinoff
ridiculous.
is gonna take another 2 years.
No, they do that with
Spin-off.
the spin-offs.
You know,
and
there's
it's-
gonna be a spin-off.
No, there is. There
oh,
is.
there's
there
already.
is.
Yeah, that's in talks. 'Cause
There's
you
gonna. No, I'm
know,
saying there's gonna
everything-
be. There's got to be. So
Yeah, everything just gets fucking milled.
Even Stranger Things.
Right?
The
Fucking-
the strangest things.
Things.
Things. Stupid.
Not this.
I
Oh,
think.
shit.
I think.
Oh, he was holding. Oh, he was holding out on us real quick.
No
This
way.
man let us get
Why?
into arguments
I
for no
know.
reason.
No, there was a reason. This shit is not fucking needed.
August 11th, which I didn't know this, is One Piece Day. On One Piece Day, the One Piece remake anime
Made up holiday.
by Wit. You love
I
Wit.
know.
You love Wit.
I like my Pokemon.
Will share new information. Allegedly, a teaser trailer.
Ooh.
A teaser
That-
trailer.
I can't
You've
wait.
already
Allegedly.
seen it.
You're
You've
allegedly
already
No,
seen
we
it.
haven't. We haven't
Yes,
seen it.
you have.
We haven't.
Yes,
No,
you
this is-
have.
Yes, you
By
have
Wit
seen it.
I don't-
Studios, John. Do you know who Wit Studios is?
The
Studio
one-
Wit. Sorry, this is gonna
The
be
one-
great.
The one changing the story of One Piece or what? Because
You
if you
the
'cause
remake
it-
studio.
yeah, because you've
They made
already
it.
seen.
They made
this.
Attack on Titan. How about that
You've
one?
already
Ooh,
seen
man.
this.
How about that one?
But you've already seen
Okay.
this. I don't give a fuck what they made. If they're making the same
Damn.
thing you've already seen, what's the difference?
Well, you haven't.
There's
seen
gonna
it.
be a difference,
So-
and you'll see it. I'll make you watch it.
So when
I
Attack on
won't-
Titan
I
gets
won't know
announced
the
next year,
difference.
you're not gonna watch it, John?
No,
That's crazy.
make something else. Standing on
Yeah,
that. I'm tired
we'll,
of just milking
We'll
the
look
shit.
out for that. We were talking about Sword Art last episode, so I had to bring this.
Yeah, that's
Gun
true.
Gale Online Season 2 is scheduled for October 2024.
I didn't even.
Oh,
What
yeah,
is
we
that though?
We knew.
Uh,
We knew. We knew.
another,
Well, Cody. We
spin-off?
knew there was a. We knew there was a spinoff, Cody. We knew.
It is a spin-off of something
Yes,
you guys
we knew
already
this.
know
We've
of?
talked about this at least a couple times in the chat
Talked
party,
about
bro.
the spinoff?
Yes.
You sure we
Yeah.
talked about the spinoff?
Yes.
I didn't know there was only
Absolutely.
one season of it.
I knew there was one season. I didn't know. I guess I thought it was done already. Or it was just
Spinoff.
one thing.
Who's in the?
Yeah, I gotta watch this, and this is
who's
gonna
in
make me watch it
Sword Art?
now.
That's Kirito.
There's a bunny
Yeah.
girl.
Oh, Bunny, there you go.
But
Fuck this. Where is the
Fuck
original
this.
coming back, man?
yeah, yeah.
They're
we
too
need
focused
name,
on the
yeah.
spin-offs. What you mean original?
We ain't got it. But this comes way of Anime Expo, and a lot of news came from there. Also coming from Anime Expo, season 3 of Fire Force is coming to Crunchyroll.
Not a spin-off?
2025. And I guess part 2 of that is January 2026. And I think this is the final season.
That would make sense, and that they're splitting it up, as always. That's cool. I've been waiting for
I
this
need
to
to
come back,
catch up
man.
on
This
I need
is
to catch
this is
up.
cool.
That one was-
So it's a good anime. So hell yeah.
Some news that pissed me off. Emma Roberts says Madam Web would have turned out better if everyone didn't meme about it.
Yep.
She said if it wasn't for internet
Yep.
culture and everything being made into a joke, I think that the reception would have been different. And that's
Yep.
what bums me out about a lot of stuff. Even stuff that I've done is people just make such a joke out of everything now.
Bro, can't take it serious, bro. We're trying to take Madam Web serious, and you guys are over here making jokes about it. Like, if you guys just would have gave it a chance
so stupid.
before judging it, like this would have been so amazing.
Emma Roberts, I don't know if you watched the film that you participated in, darling, but yeah, that shit was ass.
Darling.
She didn't watch it.
She didn't watch
did
it because
she just got
it's
their paycheck
horrible.
and dipped.
yeah.
It's like you don't want
I
jokes
mean,
be made out of it.
Dakota
Don't make
Johnson
it a
didn't
joke.
even
Like
watch
what the
it.
fuck? Fuck.
No, she had to have watched it, right? The premiere. They all watch it at the premiere.
Do they?
Oh,
I don't know
I'm-
how that
I'm
goes.
hoping-
but yeah.
I'm hoping for the benefit of the doubt that she didn't.
Yeah.
She didn't go that day.
She got sick.
I just
That's
feel
crazy.
like
Well,
it's a bad movie, and
She's just making
yeah, we're gonna
excuses.
make jokes out of. shitty
Why
movies.
would
we'll
it-
make
why would
jokes out
people-
of good movies too, but
No
that doesn't
shit.
take away from the movie.
Yeah.
It takes away
Mm.
from the bad movies, though.
Just yeah.
That's true.
That is It makes it worse for the bad movies.
Just don't make a shitty movie.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah, Emma
right? What
Roberts.
the fuck?
I hope you have a TikTok because I'm gonna tag fuck Madam Web.
That's crazy.
Fuck Madam
Wow.
Web.
So
Damn, it was really that fucking terrible. Like not even bad, just
It was-
straight terrible.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
real
horrible.
quick too. I saw a clip. I saw a clip on Dragon Ball Evolution again on TikTok.
Oh, shit.
Hey, bro, I need to rewatch that shit because if we just take ourselves out of that being Dragon Ball, right?
Oh man.
I think it'll be all right. I don't think
That's
it'll be
crazy.
as bad as we remember it.
If
Just
it's
take
better
yourself.
than Madam Web, that's a fucking W. That's all I needed to be.
I'm pretty sure it is, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it. I gotta rewatch it. This is
Have you
just
seen
for-
Madam Web?
No, not yet. I'll put that in the
No,
queue
not
too,
yet.
Christian.
So
finish
just
it.
forget they're
Honestly,
calling
you'll
him
waste
Goku.
your fucking time.
Just wait. Just take yourself out of this is not Dragon Ball. This is something else, and then I think it'll be all right.
It'll be better.
I think so.
I was stupid.
And my final piece of news that comes the way of Dexter Toe. YouTube will soon allow creators to remove copyrighted music from videos while keeping their voice intact to regain monetization.
Nice.
So once
Something
on
that affects
TikTok-
us heavily here.
That's pretty cool.
TikTok
'Cause
though,
whenever
too.
that happens, I gotta go in there. All right, here's the song. Cut audio. Leave our audio in there just to make sure that people can still hear us. All right, to stop. Go ahead and cut it back. Okay, and it started again. Let me cut it out again. No, that shit was annoying as fuck. So that's cool. Just
Yeah.
does it for us.
Very, very uncommon YouTube W. So, hell yeah.
So
Nice.
It got a little crazy there, ladies and gentlemen, but that is your LFG news.
Hell yeah. There you guys go. You guys know the rules here. And if you don't, let me go ahead and tell you again. If you heard it something that you didn't already know about in our news, hit that like button. That's the rule. Appreciate it if you did that now. Moving on to our next topic here. Let's go with this anime one, right? We had a big conversation right here about the One Piece. Let's stick with anime. Will an anime era in the future be better than the best we've seen thus far? What do we think? What do we think?
Well, to be honest, I don't
Let's-
see us having anything new with us milking shit, having all these spin-offs. I mean, there's just no future with the
Okay.
different shit if it's the
We-
same
we-
shit.
Hold on,
agree.
Cody, before you go, I
I
promise I'll
agree.
let you go next. John, the crazy part about that is, nigga, I put you on some new shit, nigga. What episode are you fucking on, John? You been, and if you say the number that I think you're gonna say, you've been on that bitch for 2 weeks.
Well, you said it already too.
We doing Andrea numbers.
Damn.
All right.
Hey, you said a
John-
month ago.
Oh,
You
hold on,
said
Cody, hold
2
on, hold on.
weeks.
I'll let you go next. Hold on, Cody.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm
That's
not-
crazy.
real quick. Real quick. Do we agree with this big three? This is officially the new gen big three. This is what's going on
man.
TikTok. People
They
agree to
finna
this shit.
kill us.
No, this is not my shit.
No,
This is
this
not my
isn't
shit. This is
his.
somebody
Yeah,
else's.
what the
Let's
fuck?
see what My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, JJK. What do we think about that person saying that
It's
that's
in
the
that
new-
order.
No, not in any
Just
particular order.
kidding.
Just like that. What do we think
Before
about that being the big
before
three for
anybody
the new gen?
answers, I want the record to show that we know what the big three means. We know that it's Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. We know that. This is just, for conversation purposes, the fake new gen big three. You know how crazy people get with this anime shit. So I
thought
just
it was. I thought it was.
no, please no, don't.
Don't
No,
do
no.
it. Don't
The
do
Holy
it.
Trinity is always going to be the Holy Trinity. The big three will always be the big three. But people like to be like, okay, what about new gen shit? What about what would be the big three today? So that's what people are saying. This is the new big three, new gen big three. Okay, obviously, like I said. But what do we think?
So My Hero, Demon Slayer, and JJK. Honestly, for being completely honest, it's not wrong. Like when it comes to new gen anime, those are the three biggest names. It's just what it is. There could be something new that comes out that's dope as shit. I get that, but those are still the big three of this new gen anime. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's just what it is. So
I agree with you. I'm with you.
Damn. I think Demon Slayer is the Bleach in that fucking argument.
for sure.
What
For
does that mean?
sure. Bleach is like just
Like the swappable one.
the third one that everybody disrespects.
Hmm.
What about
That's
Attack on
crazy.
Titan? We don't think Attack on Titan goes in there.
And Attack on Titan was like 20.
It's kind of in between those ones, right? Those arrows that we just said. Those and then with it or
I
what?
feel like My Hero, like Demon Slayer and JJK are around the same. I don't
Attack on
know,
Titan came out in
but
2013.
My Hero's a little.
Aren't
My
they
Hero's-
anime that are still happening?
Yes and no. Well, yeah, because yes and no. It's kind of hard to explain because one of them could have ended right now, but it still would have been Nugent.
Yeah, that Attack on Titan one is tough.
2013 is Nugent.
I don't know what the fuck Nugent is.
Yeah, what? Yeah, because I mean, obviously the big three, are back in the fucking 90s, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So when are we saying is the new gen? What is that cutoff date?
I feel
when
like
they finish fucking One Piece,
I think
when they're
Which will
done with
never
it.
happen.
I
Yeah,
think
it'll never
the
happen.
15 not being in it, or not the problem, the reason it's not in it is because it was a time period where there wasn't really any popular new animes out. So there wasn't really like a room for people to be like new, like, new gen big three. And keep in mind, this is a term that only came out because of TikTok.
Because
So
it's a big one.
you got to keep that in mind. Those
It's
things
in a
kind
league
of,
of its own. It doesn't need to be matched with
It's
nothing
just
else.
Big Me.
Yeah.
yeah, like it's really Kendrick.
Literally. Yeah. For real.
Like
so
it,
then
like
There's
in
nothing
this,
topping that.
in
Why are
the
you even
analogy
gonna
that
bring
we
it
just
up?
said, it would be like a
it would be
like a
Dragon,
Dragon Ball, I
It would be
guess.
Dragon Ball.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
That shit was huge.
Yeah,
Yep.
Damn.
What would be the One Piece?
JJK and Naruto would be my hero.
yeah,
I think so.
I think so too.
Damn, man. To get back to the question, it's gonna be tough impact wise, but they just come out with so many like new animes every year that just like shatter the mold of what we like, of how we just think about anime.
Yeah.
And that's from like how it looks to pacing, um, to the design of the characters. Like every year there's just something new. Like um, whatever year that was, JJK. Now you could talk about either Solo Leveling or
It's not even considered anime though.
yes, it is.
It's like Korean. It's like a Korean show.
It's
What?
an anime.
I thought anime was Japanese.
Both, no?
But it's an anime still.
I thought it was Japanese.
Okay, that's fine. I'm telling you, it's an anime.
I feel like
I-
there won't be another big three until they finish off the ones that are happening right now. Like One Piece still going on, My Hero is still going on, and those are all. I mean,
Bleach.
Demon Slayer still going on. That's not gonna finish for a while, but I mean JJK too, all of them,
Mhm.
and some are like close to finishing, but like JJK, it's not close to finishing. And I feel like until, most of them are the ones that are considered the big three, then we can talk about, the new generation because what would be because everything's still that those are going on, and then what? Chainsaw Man is still happening. What are the other popular animes?
That's what I was going to talk about next. That leads into this, like, what this era of anime is going. We got Solo Leveling right now. We got Kaiju right now. We got Jobless Reincarnation going on right now. Like, there's a lot of great animes happening right now. One I'm going to talk about later on what to watch. But this era of anime specifically, it seems like you could just go to Crunchyroll, pick one, and more likely than not, it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be one that you enjoy. So this is going to be really tough to duplicate or say, you know what? I think there's the future era is going to be even better or as good, because this is pretty incredible what we're living through right now as anime fans, and this is pretty special, in my opinion. So to answer the question, no, I think we're living like in the golden age of anime.
Hey,
Damn.
the
I'm gonna be
golden age.
out then.
Or whatever the next age is, because the golden age is obviously One Piece and Dragon Ball and all that shit. But whatever the fucking next
What?
age is,
I'm gonna be.
So you think it's not gonna get better than this?
I do.
I don't think so.
I do too. I think that it is gonna get better than this because we saw that My Hero took a really, really, really long time to, get to the point in the first seasons. We seen that some episodes just drag on, like the One Piece thing. They drag it on, like you guys said. So I feel like they're gonna take all of the in the future. They're gonna take all the bad thing, not the bad things, but like the
Stuff people
you
don't
know, the
like and
stuff. Yeah,
filter
they're
it
gonna
out.
cut. Yeah, they're gonna cut that out, and they're gonna put good shit and just fast paced. Good fight scenes, like everything. And I feel like animes are gonna get better. Like we watched Kaiju. I think it's great. I love the pacing. It's only 10 episodes too. It's not like the 20 episodes that is in a normal season. And I I mean I like that. It gets to the point. There's something always going on. There's not, what do you call it, like filter filler,
Filler,
right? Is that
yeah.
what it's called? It's
The
not
bullshit.
filler. Like everything, I feel like everything that I've learned from the show is important and I'm going to need it later on. And I feel like a lot of animes are going to be like that now.
Well, one thing I will say is typically
Hopefully.
shows with
Hopefully.
24 episodes or less
I
never
like
have filler.
Let's keep
Oh.
them like that.
Jobless. I don't think Jobless really had any filler, which was
Nah.
24 episodes in season 1 and then
Shows like that
25
don't
in
have
season
filler.
Why do shows have filler?
It's when the animation studios are just adding filler based off
Lazy?
of
Well,
Not
Not even
filler.
lazy,
with
just
with
can't
with, with
say
One Piece in
lazy.
particular though, it's because they're catching up to the manga, and they gotta throw some bullshit episodes in there to kind of slow it down and redirect. And that's why One Piece in particular, again, their fights take longer than they should because they're focusing on fucking a punch that should be over like pretty quick, and that
Yeah.
punch ends up lasting like 30 seconds to a minute or whatever the fuck. So and then they'll add the intro, they'll add the outro, and you really only got about fucking 15 minutes of actual anime, maybe
Can't
less.
forget the little recap.
The recap that gets thrown in there, yeah. So, but I don't know.
It would be cool to see if they changed the length of the animes and they did like an hour
I
long
was thinking that.
Oh,
episodes.
that's interesting.
I was
That'd be interesting, yeah.
thinking
They
they
could still
just
have
made it.
all of that and they could, and they could still make it 10 episodes a season.
They just make
That
it
would
however
be,
long each episode needs to be. Like you're saying,
yeah.
yeah.
All I can really think of is y'all gotta take it in perspective of like an hour is damn near a movie. And when they animate a show, it's normally like 20 minutes an episode. So that takes a lot of time. So you're probably not getting a weekly episode. You're probably getting like maybe if you're lucky 2 weeks, and most of the time probably 3 weeks an episode. So if you wanted
But
an
I
hour.
feel like, but they have so much material to work on. Like, it could, I don't know, maybe it's not smart and like money wise to do that, but they could
That's
cover
all they care
more
about.
and go in depth into the anime a little bit more.
So we have
That's
Cody and
it.
Andrea saying yes, they think we're gonna see better, because that's the question, right? Better than the
Yeah.
best we've
Yeah.
had.
It's
So
just-
you guys think we're gonna see better? John, where do you guys stand? You guys think we're gonna see anything better?
I feel like it is like expanding. I mean, you go back there. Only reason though it is a big three back then because there was only like three to pick from. But
You're right about that.
I mean, am I wrong? I don't know. I
mean,
don't
no,
watch
you're
animes
right.
like they were saying, but I just feel like like you're saying, there's a whole library, you could just randomly pick one and it's good. It's just expanding. But hopefully they do like what Andrea was saying and they fix what people don't like to see, and they just keep getting better on the library. So hopefully, it just gets better.
What you said is kind of half true.
I don't watch
Like
animes like they were saying.
there was animes out there, but I guess the one like nowadays, like the new hotness comes out, and majority of people that watch anime are watching that. But back in the day, I mean, it was Dragon Ball, then Naruto, then I wasn't even really One Piece. If I'm gonna be honest, that wasn't really till later. To be real, for like most people, but I think so. I think later on, maybe 20, 30 years, I just think because anime just continuously evolves.
Yeah.
And just
Say,
at that
it's not
point in
that far.
time, like I just think it's gonna be crazy. I just think the fights are gonna be crazier, the stories are gonna be better. the pacing will be at a mastered rate.
Mhm.
I just think it continuously evolves, and it has forever. Um, I think it is interesting. I wonder if there will ever be a time, and it could obviously could be way later on, but if there is like an anime that like really captures everyone, like a Game of Thrones type of thing, where like we're like gravitating towards the TV on a fucking Saturday night or whatever just to see it, like of that magnitude.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that would be interesting to see. Um, but yeah, I just think off the in an evolution standpoint alone, I don't see why not.
There you go, and that's a fair point. Like, just off of evolution. Yeah. Imagine we're actually in the anime watching that shit in the future, VR and shit.
Fucking anime. Yeah, I was gonna say anime
Edition.
VR.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be fucking
dope.
crazy. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That'd be fucking sick.
Well, there you guys go. Our little anime topic. Let us know if you guys think we're gonna see any better anime than the current anime we have right now in this era. Leave your thoughts on that down in the comments below. Moving on to our next topic here. This is gonna be a fun one. Let's see what you guys come up with. A canceled TV show that deserved another season. What do you guys have? I know Andrea has her answer ready to go. At least I think she should, anyways.
I
So,
do.
Andrea, what shows?
I
What show?
will die on this hill. I will never ever change my answer about this ever. There's one show that did not deserve to be canceled. It deserves another season and it deserves a conclusion. Mindhunter. That show is incredible. That show is so good. So good, incredible. It's very unique too because there are serial killer shows, but this show is not about the serial killer itself. It's more about learning, the traits of a serial killer, and like it's basically in the 60s and they're learning, serial killers are barely, a thing, and they're learning like what ticks them, what they do, like the traits of one, like how do how do people become a serial killer. It's amazing, and it does follow, the detectives and stuff, and they do have, it's like kind of like based on in the real world as well, because they interview Charles Manson, Sam, the what's the serial killer, Sam, whatever, the son of Sam, uh uh the other one that's super tall, oh my god, I don't remember their names, but these are real serial killers in real life, and they like go and they interview them in the show, not the real people, but they like, the actors that are playing them. Really a great show, really great show. Even the story of like the detectives are is really good. Yeah, I feel like everyone should watch it, even though it doesn't have a conclusion. It's literally got canceled, but it's just great. It's great.
Yeah,
Mindhunter.
she's been saying that for a long time. So,
Yeah.
I think that's one I got to go check out. How many seasons is it? Do you know?
I think it's 2 seasons.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
just two.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious. I've said on this bitch already. I'm so pissed. COVID ruins everything, man. Netflix, man. They had one of the good ones, man. The Society was heat. It was so fire. Yes,
Is that the one you put me on?
yes, man. Bro, I ain't finna get too much detail because I want people to watch if it's still on Netflix that first season. That show was gas, and then COVID hit, man.
Is that the one
Look,
where they're like
so
stranded?
good.
It's like a group of kids and they're like
Yes,
stranded like
yes.
in like a cabin or something.
No, they're stranded on their city. Like they can't even leave.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. I do know which one.
It was so good, man.
Tell us the plot twist.
I mean, if I got another season, I could.
Mine was very short lived. I know a lot of fans were pissed about it. Um, and it's crazy, and they went crazy for it because I saw like reactions to it when it happened because he was able to make the cut in Across the Spider-Verse, but the Spectacular Spider-Man,
Oh,
um, one of the best overall portrayals of Peter Parker to ever happen. Um, that show was very accurate to the source material. It explored adult, or I guess you could say like mature themes throughout it. It didn't shy away from that. I think I was not I think, but I was reading up on it, and I think that they said that it got kind of caught up in the Marvel Disney acquisition, and so that was kind of why it got the axe. But no, that show was incredible. I don't remember when I went to watch it. I think it was maybe a few years ago at this point, but no, yeah, that show was amazing. And that was a great, obviously animated, but portrayal of Peter Parker. And as far as I seen, that makes two because obviously, Spider-Man the animated series was great also. Um, but yeah, the Spectacular Spider-Man. I know there's fans that would really love that back, so that's the pick I went with.
John, you have one?
Yeah. I don't know if many people have seen it though. It's on Adult Swim. The Oblongs.
What the fuck is that?
Nah.
No.
It's Will
Nah.
Ferrell.
Oh,
As fuck, yeah. I had to see how many actual episodes there was. There was only fucking 13 episodes, but it's 2 seasons. It's like,
wow.
what the fuck is that? But yeah, it's just a funny show.
It's animated.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sound like.
It's just pretty fucking funny. It
Oh,
was good. It had potential.
damn! I have another one. It's another Netflix show too. Y'all saw the Get Down? Anybody? Damn! It was like a dang! It was like back in the 70s or 80s. One of those, and it's about like just dang. It's because I haven't seen it in so long. It was really good. There was music involved and like kids and because it's some of it. I
Oh
gotta
my
go.
god, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was a good ass show. I just can't
Yeah.
remember it like that because it was a long time ago. But they canceled it for some reason. It was really good, like really
What was
good.
it called?
The Get
The
Down.
Get Down.
The
I
Get Down,
remember it was mostly like a black cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show was dope. But Netflix, wants to cancel things for no reason.
Yeah.
I know. Mindhunter's also on Netflix.
Wow.
Well,
Sick.
Damn.
mine is also on Netflix. The one I
See?
ultimately went with, The Punisher with John Bernthal. I absolutely love John Bernthal, and he did a phenomenal job as a Punisher. When we first saw him in that episode of Daredevil, and he was just mowing. I think it was Daredevil, and he's mowing through people in the. Was it the jail scene, or is that his season? I don't remember if you remember, Cody.
I think
Where
it's
he-
his. I think
It's his season.
but I could be wrong.
Okay. That scene too was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, that
We only
scene was
got 2
crazy.
seasons of that. And rumors are he's coming back in Daredevil. So
Yup.
hopefully they extend it to give him his own show back
So dope.
and we can get him going. But I absolutely loved The Punisher on Netflix. I thought he did a phenomenal job, and I would love to see it again. So that's a good one. Any other honorable mentions? Anything else?
I mean, there's a show on Netflix.
Of course.
It's called The OA. I really
I
like
think I
that
did that
show.
one.
That one was really crazy, and it actually ended on a crazy ass plot twist. Like, I don't know if you would call it a plot twist, but it ended like in a crazy way, and I was really excited for the next season. And then, boom, it got canceled. And I was like,
Was that the one where it's like in a foreign language and it's voiced over?
no,
Damn, I'm
I
thinking
think it's
something
in
else.
English. It's about this girl who's able to like travel to different realities, basically.
Damn, I don't think I saw that.
And she travels to like she's like a blind girl, and she like travels to a reality, and she meets this guy, and he like kidnaps her.
Wow.
Yeah, and then she travels out of there and goes somewhere else. Yeah, it's really crazy. It's a good show. But a lot of people were like, it's kind of cringe, and maybe there's like a little bit of cringe parts, but it was good.
Well, there you guys go. LFG's shows that got canceled a little too soon. Maybe we want to see it come back. Let us know what you guys think. What shows do you want? Wish came back after being canceled? Let us know down in the comments below. It's that time of the show again when we go to our what to watch. We got another banger. Cody's looking surprised right now.
What to watch?
But yes, Cody, it's our what to watch now, my boy.
Did we just skip the game?
What did we watch this week?
Yes.
What did we play this week, or perhaps what did we listen to this week? Who wants to go
Somebody
first?
wanted to tell me. I'll start because I don't have what to watch, but I have what I'm gonna watch because it's technically what to watch.
Kaiju number 8?
No, season 9 of Suits just dropped on Netflix.
You haven't watched
No, I
that?
have not, but I'm going to. Season 9.
Isn't
Season 9.
over?
Season 9 just dropped. I'm gonna watch it. Obviously, I gotta see what they cooked up for me, man. Suits is a great show if you haven't watched it. It's a cool little binge. Suits.
Oh,
Yeah,
Suits.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, you haven't finished?
No,
Suits
season
yet?
9 just dropped.
That's what I was
Oh,
saying.
I watched
thought
it. I watched it on Peacock. so
Wait.
they had it
So
all
you're
of
telling me I'm the first? I'm late? I could have sworn
Absolutely.
this was something new.
to Netflix?
I'm cooked.
This is
I'm
embarrassing.
cooked. This is embarrassing as
Literally,
fuck.
I thought it.
We've had news about
Yeah, and I
fucking-
thought it was about the
bruh.
season coming out.
Like, okay, wait a minute.
Right.
You thought this show was still going on?
No,
aired,
I knew the show
aired on
stopped.
cable.
No, I know. This
Oh, okay.
season just no. I think y'all are confused.
Mm-mm. I've seen
I-
all of Suits.
I
All
have
of it.
too. And how many seasons was there?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't.
I'm gonna tell you whatever's on Peacock is what I watched. Let me open it up real quick.
I'm so confused. So when J Max said he watched it on Peacock, why didn't you say anything?
Because I didn't know. Like, I didn't know if he meant like Peacock had the 9th season already or what. I didn't know what he was talking
It's-
about.
Yeah, they have everything. And you know how Netflix be late to shit?
That's fun.
So they just dropped a season that already dropped a long time ago.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
nice,
that.
nice.
I thought because I remember
if you
when
can see
we yeah. And you saw that season.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've
I
never
saw it all.
finished Suits.
Oh
Did he-
shit!
did he
That's
not-
crazy.
I thought it's because I thought when we talked about this on the pod before. We talked about Suits dropping another season. I thought this was that season.
No, it was a spinoff.
That was something else.
It
completely.
was a spinoff. When
It was a
Netflix-
movie. No, it was the movie.
It was
They
a
were dropping a
movie.
movie. Remember? And you were like, "What are they gonna do? One last case?"
Damn. Because when Netflix, when I opened Netflix one day, it said Suits new season coming out Wednesday next week. I was like, what the fuck? It's already like Netflix.
Damn. Yeah, you're
Fuck
behind.
y'all.
Okay. Damn, that's crazy.
That's
I thought that
fucking
show aired on
crazy.
cable.
It did.
No, it did. It was on USA. If I'm not
But
mistaken, it was on
Netflix is
USA.
late as shit.
I'm so sick.
Yeah,
You sick? I'm sick. This whole time I thought I finished the show.
What do we do the LFG
You
news
think
for?
you finished it though because you said that I'm gonna watch the
No.
final
To
season.
to Cody's point though, he thought it was over with, and he
I thought it was
forgot
done.
he thought that this new shit, season 9, was gonna be a movie though, or he confused it in his
Yeah, I
head.
thought this was the new shit that we were talking about, but
Yeah, he thought this was the
God.
news. The news. He thought this
We've
was
had
the-
multiple fucking articles on that fucking
Did-
shit, man.
Did season 8 finish like with a banger?
I don't remember. Now I gotta check because I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that
I-
is
bro,
crazy.
I'm
that you.
shook.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Well, then
I
you're in
remember
for,
that show
right.
was
I think it was
going
pretty good.
on. Yeah, that show was going on when I was like in high school. That was like 10 years ago.
Look, this
God
is my Netflix. This is the end of season 8. Finished it all. I'm thinking this is the rest of it.
Or some
The
multiverses,
Pico.
man.
Multiverses. That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. No. I've just been trying to master every character, man.
Hey,
Oh,
nah,
Nobody's
for
gonna,
real.
nobody's gonna fuck with me on that game.
Nah, I ran into a Morty. That nigga was crazy.
Yeah. I've seen some that are crazy, and then I play others that are trash. I'm like, nah. There's a big skill level.
But yeah, LFG fam, John does stream multiverses every other day.
I think it's like every day.
Yeah, I try every day.
I just want to give him that breathing room for one day that he fucking does it.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
his
man.
Twitch will be linked below. Definitely go check that out.
Mhm.
Hit that notification bell.
Oh yeah.
All that good stuff.
Once he gets set up, he'll be streaming on our LFG
Yeah,
TikTok
no
as
shit.
well, so be on
I'm
the
gonna have to
lookout for that.
donate that man a fucking
Yeah, there'll be a
Give him a rose.
GoFundMe page for guess it's HDMI splitter. Just send me the best one. Address will be in the
That's
Hydra.
All right.
Watch
Well,
yourself.
there you go. Go check out John. Like Jet said, links in the description. Go give him a follow over on Twitch.
So we watched Jobless Reincarnation.
Oh shit!
Holy
It's-
shit.
Deception. I told you.
I mean, I have watched it, and I didn't watch it all the way to what we watched it right now, like what we're on right now. It's good. It's I don't know if it's gonna stop being so goddamn horny at some point, or if that's just how the show is. But that takes it away a little bit from me because I'm just like every scene is like, you know, I'm like
Yeah.
Too much.
too much.
Well,
Yeah, it's a little too much. It's a little
how
bit
far are
too
you
in
guys?
your face.
That's like that food war bullshit.
far
What the
away?
fuck was it called?
No.
No.
Food Wars is acceptable.
Acceptable.
The plot is good, so it overturns it.
Acceptable?
Yes.
I couldn't make it through because of fucking.
That's
Like,
correct. I'll
it was
answer
just,
where we at when I start talking.
I was like, just eat
Okay.
the food, man. Not that
Okay.
fucking good.
It's good. The story's good. It got really interesting. We left off on a really interesting part after a turning point, I guess. You had said
Okay.
that, after there's a turning point, it gets crazy. We left off after, that episode. So, it is really good. I do remember it being really good. I just don't like how
Yeah.
how horny it is. Like that's what takes
Yeah.
it away from me a little bit. And I'm just like, stop
Yeah.
it.
Just
Be a
just
normal
re-
show.
Right.
Just remember what I
Simmer
said though.
down.
Stick with it. That's the problem that a lot of people had with
Okay.
it. Was especially hit the MC of him having that issue. But stick with it. It's like I said, the writer did that on purpose. So
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching and I'm thinking, okay,
There has to be a
maybe
fucking
it'll.
reason.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's like this, but I don't know, because even the dad is like horny, and I'm like, but yeah, it's good. I like it.
hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do co-sign that. I do enjoy it. I'm not even I can't say what I want to say
Do it.
because obviously at some point Cody's gonna watch it. But the like what he is and how he acts, like she said, like I just like it, like
It
there's
takes you out.
there's a mental hurdle
Yeah.
that I personally had to get over to be like, okay, like I'm good now. And that did happen a little bit, but not to the point where I'm like, or not to the point where I'm like, okay, like I'm all the way there. Like I'm still kind of wishy-washy about it. But the story for the most part is interesting. That turning point, that first turning point, that was fucking nuts. Because those first kind of episodes leading up to it, I was like, man,
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about nothing going on right now.
Yeah.
And yeah, we watched the episode after the turning point as well. They're trying to make their way back. So that's pretty interesting. It's an interesting story with the guy that's helping them. I did end up caring about him, and the animation is pretty crisp, I will say. It's pretty sick. But yeah, the horniness, it's like fuck, man. And like you said, like there's a reason to it. So, and obviously we're gonna keep watching. So we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, it's pretty good so far.
It's crazy. Yeah, I was not expecting them to watch Java's Reincarnation. All right. Well, I'm going to go with mine, and mine's an anime. I came fully prepared to give you guys an anime that I watched that actually fits into this era that I thought was amazing. And then I watched Windbreaker on Friday. Jet knows about Windbreaker just because he knows, or they told you about it, right? That they said it was good. Well, I put it on. Fucking phenomenal. We only get one season of it. I think there's 13 episodes of it. What I can compare it to in the sense of similarities to it is Tokyo Revengers, but without the time travel type stuff in it. This is pretty much, he shows up to a school, he wants to be the strongest in that school, and the Windbreakers, I forget the name that they call them. They protect the town from other gangs in the area, and that's what it is. It's a school of people, kids more or less, and they just defend the town, and everybody in the town appreciates them. I absolutely love the show. I loved all the characters in this. I cannot wait. If you guys know me, if I started in dub, I have to wait for it. I didn't do that with this one. They didn't dub the last one yet. I think maybe the last two.
That's how
I
good it
didn't care.
was?
I watched it through. I watched it through. I had to. So, like I said, you guys know me. That should speak to its greatness. I think phenomenal. Gives you action pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. In episode 3, there's a whole tournament that happens and shit, and it just goes from there. The way that they deal with certain aspects of the rival gang that they show us first was amazing. Um, then it leaves you on a cliffhanger where, like, damn, I'm ready to go for season 2. This is crazy. Like, there's emotional moments in this show as well. Off of episode 1, I got teary eyed. Just, you guys know me, sibling shit, family shit. You know that's gonna get me. So, and then sprinkled in throughout the rest of the season, other moments that got me teary eyed as well. So I do highly recommend you guys go watch Windbreaker. 1 season, 13 episodes. I think you guys will like it. It's pretty good. But yeah, now's that time of the show that we go to Who Won the Week. Our contenders for Who Won the Week: the Acolyte, House of the Dragon, the Boys, and the Bear. Not anymore, but the Bear would have been in there. For me personally, I don't know if you guys saw it yet. Probably, I don't know. House of the Dragon won this week. I've been waiting for some shit to happen, and oh my god, it happened at the end. Well, not at the end. I think the last half of the episode, and it was crazy. We get, I don't even know if I want to say. I guess I'll just say this: we get our first major death of the season of the show. So go check it out if you guys haven't seen it. It is good. Next, coming in, The Boys. I absolutely love this episode of The Boys. I thought it was hilarious. I don't think there was any of those like action or what the fuck moments besides like maybe Huey doing what he's doing. That shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. But I enjoyed it. I had fun watching it. It was hilarious. So there, the Acolyte, just like I said last week, it went right back down. They got away from the Jedi shit, the fighting and all that. It just went right back down. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, that's my Who Won the Week. House of the Dragon. Let me know what you guys think won the week. I don't know if you guys want to jump in on any of that, or who do you guys think won the week for you guys? If you guys saw any of them, but go
I
right
will
ahead.
say that I saw something that like kind of made me think about it a little bit more. But I saw, I don't remember The Boys being this political in the past seasons, and it's it's so in your face now, and I don't like it. Like I don't like that. I don't I like political shows. Like I do. I liked House of Cards a lot. But this is just not what the show was about, and it's turning into that. Um and I don't really like it. Um I mean, I'm going to see it through, obviously. I hope they tone that part down a little bit more, but I don't know. But this season was a lot of that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it kind of had to be though, right? Like they're dealing with the presidential election and Homelander kind of taking over or the Seven, really Vought. So I feel like there was a reason for it, but I mean, you're not wrong. I guess you're not wrong.
Yeah. Because I feel like it was a little bit, it's always kind of been like that, but this season was just a lot more.
We watched The Bear. I think we watched something before that, but we literally did watch because we watched those first 2 episodes. We didn't finish it.
We watched From.
Oh yeah, From. And then literally the next day, we finished The Bear. Before I say anything, I want it to be known that I don't think this season is bad. I don't think it's bad at all, actually. I think this is easily the worst season. I think by far. I think I don't think it's close.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at that. I agree with
Um,
that. If I had to rank them, it's 2-1-3.
there's a lot to love in this season. I think one of the things that I really did appreciate was what they did, or how they're treating Carmi's character, from the simple fact that, like, if he really does have this trauma, then this is how I would picture he does treat people. And he does apologize, but it's like he still has that trauma. So like he's gonna apologize in that moment, but like, he's not, like, it's not being fixed.
He's not even apologizing.
He does, like, cause
Yeah, he
Sydney will go
apologizes.
to him and he'll say, "I'm sorry, you're right," and
But
then
then
it
he'll
just,
do it
They
all
even came
over
up with
again.
their own little sign language.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I did appreciate that. I think for me watching it, I just, it felt like half a season. It kind of felt like a filler season. There's a good chunk of these episodes where the story's not being progressed. Like, for example, the first episode is what it is. It's that whole song thing. So it's that. The second episode, they're just screaming at each other in the kitchen. The third episode is like day to day work in the kitchen for like a month straight. Um, and then just like a lot of stuff is just not happening. Like, there's the episode with Tina and her whole backstory. I feel like that was kind of like misplaced. I feel like that could have been in like season 2, maybe. I don't, like, it was just a random, like, out of everyone, like, they just placed her backstory in the middle of the season. Just, like, I don't know, it just felt misplaced. And I don't think that episode's bad at all. I just, like I said, I just think it was misplaced. There's the episode where she gives birth. I don't think that needed to be a whole episode. And again, I liked what they did in that episode. Um, but I don't think that needed to be a whole episode. And I get it, like, it's her like reconnecting with her mom in a way, and but I just, like, a whole episode, that's tough. Um, and then I did the last 2 episodes, to me, like, I did like episode 9, and then episode 10. Obviously, there's like the whole thing with him going to the party and seeing the guy. Like, obviously, that moment was good. Um, and it's kind of hard, but just, yeah, like, just this season, just there wasn't really a progression of story. It just felt kind of stagnant. Um, and yeah, I just, that's really all I got. It just kind of felt like half a season, kind of felt like a filler season. And before Andrea goes, I was we before we started watching it, she had went on TikTok or something, and she had said that, like, somebody had said something about it in a negative light. Um, and I wasn't thinking about that at the time. I was kind of thinking, like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Like, even though I wasn't really fucking with the first episode, I did really, like, enjoy the second episode. Um, so they're like kind of talking bad about the season. That's kind of crazy. Um, so, and I'm not, again, I'm not doing this to like hold it against it. I just wanted to see how people felt about the season. And this is the lowest rated season by far. And last time I checked it, which was last week, it was at like a 57. Um, so just to give like insight of how other people are kind of feeling about it. But yeah, I don't know if you have anything you want to say about it, but
I mean, yeah, I feel the same way. Some episodes were all montages. There was a couple, well, not a couple. There was like 1 or 2 episodes that were nothing burgers. The first episode was okay. I still think it could have started. It didn't have to start that way. It's not like a bad episode. Like like none of the episodes are bad by any chance. I just don't think that there's anything really going on. Things start to pick up in the second half of the of the season. Also, like, I don't know. They weren't really focusing on, the oh, they have to make the money. They have to make the money, or else they're gonna, he's gonna sell the restaurant. They have to make the money. They started doing the money thing a little bit, and then they kind of just they started going into the review thing, and I don't know. I just think it was all over the place this season. I still like the show. Obviously, season was good. There's just a little, I don't know. It had no direction at first. I feel like that's why Justin says it feels like half of a season, because it's the second half where we see, the story, moving forward again.
What'd you think about season 2, Cody? Because you weren't done with it at the time.
Dang, it's because those takes. I can't deny it, but I just feel like, not to say that it's a good thing, but the season itself was really just made for us to like really get a look deeper into how they're feeling, and how it's affecting them. Their past is affecting their current situation, and obviously Carmen was the main one. So I think that's why when I saw the first episode, I loved it, because by the end we see the reason he is how he is. Obviously we knew that dude because we saw him back in season 1 when he had his flashbacks, but now we know why he did that. And I feel like it wasn't meant to progress a story. It was meant for us to get a deeper look into the characters. That's why everybody had their soloed episode, because like it was for us to just, it was just meant to just give us more of the characters, not the story. That's just my take on it, and I didn't have a problem with that. Obviously it's the weakest season, I get that, I can agree with that too. That's not a problem, but like I think the progression for the story itself wasn't needed, because I think their pacing is fine in my opinion. Obviously, I kind of can see how those episodes didn't need to be fully long. Like, we didn't need a whole episode of all of that, but I guess that's just the way that they do it, and I liked it. I didn't have a problem with it, but obviously everybody else did. So yeah, they could have progressed more with the main plot of the story, but like we by the end of the season, they're fucked. Because, well, are they fucked? Because that review was like, it was good, right?
was a
Like
mixed
words were in there that it was like mixed. It was
Yeah.
like sloppy but excellent and shit like that, you know.
Cause
So
and then Carmen yelled "fuck," and then like I don't know, but we know next season's gonna be for sure some shit.
Well, that's why. Like,
Yeah.
it felt like a setup for season 4,
Absolutely,
and it
and
did end on
like,
a to be continued.
yeah.
So,
yeah, like it's just like,
yeah.
Also, Justin said this, and I'm like, I thought about it more, and I'm like, that's so true. They put a lot of the facts in it,
oh yeah.
and
Yeah, y'all didn't like
I'm
Sammy?
like, it
I'm not
did
gonna say
nothing for me.
because Sammy's John Cena, right?
Yes.
I'm not gonna say I didn't like it, but it did nothing for me.
Like, they're cool and all, like, if when they pop up sometimes and they say their little 1 or 2 liners, but they were a lot in this season, and I'm just like, oh brother.
Yeah, they had
They had a
they had
lot of
extended
screen
fucking
time.
roles in this, and every single time I was like, bro, like, they're not funny to me, and they're like
Yeah.
their humor is like, what is that, like
Like
quippy, I guess, or
stupid.
you could
No,
say like
like
some
they're
shit like
like they're stupid. Like, and I think it's supposed to
Oh,
be
yeah.
funny, but it's
like
not. I don't think it's funny. Like grown men being
Damn.
stupid. Like, that's not funny. That shit is frustrating. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't like it that much in it.
Y'all didn't think the scene where he poured the broth in front of the customers and then took it right back to the kitchen?
That was the
Was
only
funny.
that
time
one,
that we
that yeah,
laughed.
that one was funny, and then like she said, that's the only time I laughed at
Yeah.
anything they had to say the whole season.
Yeah.
No,
wasn't bad,
yeah,
though.
I'm with Cody. Cody, I think I echo everything Cody said. For season 3, you guys aren't wrong. I mean, yeah, like I said, I would rank it 2-1-3. That's the way I have it. No issues with that whatsoever. I still enjoyed it, just like Cody said. Cody said it all. Like, honestly, like I agree fully with what he said. But
I really
maybe that's
liked
why they
it.
dropped them all. Maybe that's why they dropped them all and be like, here you guys go. That way you guys aren't waiting week to
They
week.
didn't
And
do that with the first 2 seasons.
I don't know. I mean, you guys, we were late to that shit, so you guys know. I don't know how they dropped them. You guys let us know if they dropped seasons 1 and 2, all of them at once, or they staggered it week to week. But there you guys go, or what to watch. The Bear. I don't know if you guys had a chance. Did you guys watch Acolyte or I think you guys watched The Boys, right?
I forgot fucking Acolyte.
And then you guys are
I
still
literally
waiting
just
on
forgot about it.
House of the Dragon.
Yeah,
We'll
we
probably
might
watch it
it.
right now.
Yeah. Fucking The Boys. Man.
Theory confirmed.
Theory confirmed. Theory
Theory confirmed.
confirmed. That was
Easily.
pretty cool.
That was obvious.
Gross fucking episode.
Yeah.
And it started with fucking MM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was just like, man,
Bro, when he shot
Like,
that shit
I
in
know,
his
when-
face,
I know. I was like, why are you doing this to this man?
yeah, we know
Please.
MM wouldn't do shit like
Yeah.
this, man.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Would you say that you said that you saw someone say that it was like all shock value this season?
yeah, that's just what people are. Well, that's what one guy said. And obviously, they got a bunch of like interactions, but they're going for more shock value this season than plot.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I think The Boys has always been shock value, high
But-
shock
But
value.
not like this. They always had a plot.
I mean, there's a plot
Yeah.
though. We're not gonna act like there's
I
not.
mean,
There
a plot
is a
right now.
plot. We're not gonna
It's
act
a
like
weak plot.
What?
Because
The
think
only thing interesting going on is Butcher.
yeah, but
That's it, and that's just
the
because
main
he's
plot.
losing his mind. We see very little.
I could see an ending to the show now that we've seen this episode.
Barely now,
Yeah,
but I mean,
absolutely.
it's what? How many episodes in? How
4.
many? Like, I know there's a plot, but it's not as
Ooh.
strong as like the last couple seasons.
No, for sure. How did y'all feel about that scene with why can't I remember Homelander's son's name? That
Ryan.
scene. How did y'all feel about that Ryan
That
scene?
scene.
That shit
What?
pissed me off.
What was it?
Ryan was telling Homelander, I want to save people. And I think that's what my mom would have wanted. And then 5 seconds later, he's sitting there laughing like Homelander, making this nigga do just crazy shit. Get on your knees,
Oh, that was-
slap him.
that
Well, that was
He's
this episode
smiling.
too. I thought that was last
No,
one.
that was last episode. That was last episode.
That
That was
last
last episode. Oh well,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I thought so.
I hated
But yeah, that
scene.
shit was kind of well. Yeah, he was enjoying that shit too.
It just
so.
it seemed a little out of character.
Yeah, from
'Cause,
what he started. Yeah.
yeah, like I understand if maybe your dad is rubbing off on you.
Yeah, but it was like
but it was like it was like
It was
just
an
so
instant
sudden.
switch up. Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't really see him rubbing off on him either. Like
at all.
for the most part, we saw him like kind of distancing himself from Homelander, and then all of a sudden, he's laughing right next to him about this fucking crazy shit that he's telling the guy to do. So it kind of threw me out like a little bit. I was like, okay, like this isn't the energy you're giving me. I don't know. I like The
Damn.
Boys. I just
It's fun. It's funny though, because when I talked about episodes 1 through 3, you're like, I like The Boys. You're not going to convince me that I'd like it otherwise. So-
no, I still love it.
No, I get
still
it,
love
but you're-
it's still one of my favorite shows. I just feel like this season is really sour on me, and it's just this season.
What do we got?
mean,
2
maybe-
great episodes, 2 10s, and
Yeah.
then the rest. I mean, you guys know how I feel about the first 3. This one, I thought. So you guys are low on this episode.
This one a little bit, yeah. I didn't really like the whole Huey thing. Like all of that was.
I could see that.
It lasted the whole episode, and
Yeah, I could
it
see
could
that.
have been like 1 or 2 scenes, and it lasted so long, and it was most of the plot. And
You're right. You're
That
right.
Zendaya thing was funny though.
Yeah,
the
yeah, that
di-
shit was
yeah, that was crazy. The dinner party though, I like the dinner party. That's what I did like. I like that they were all interacting and they're meeting up with these goddamn billionaires, and they're saying, and then the crazy thing, the internment camps, like that's crazy, like that.
Oh yeah. That was wild.
Yeah, so I like that. I just don't like the shock value, I guess.
I can see that. I can see it.
I think they wasted Soldier Boy, man.
Yeah,
I
this,
think
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that could have at least lingered into this season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just think that was so like that shock of like him like them being related. Like I feel like you could have really like built upon that.
Yeah.
And obviously, like just using common sense, like they're gonna find a way to either kill Homelander or seal him away somewhere. Like they're gonna deal with him, obviously, but like him being like unopposed in this world when in the past season like he wasn't like we really felt like oh shit like Soldier Boy like can really like go toe to toe with some other like it's just like and then the Compound V like they didn't keep their power so they're fucking helpless again. Unless we don't know what the fuck's going on with Butcher. Something could spawn from that, but who knows? But it's just
and Ryan like I kind of was on thinking like they're gonna pin Ryan against Homelander. I'm not thinking that no more.
Yeah, no, I don't think that no more. I don't think
Ryan
this is my theory. I don't know if this is gonna pan out, but obviously they're going down the way of Butcher dying, right? Like he's dying to Compound Beast. I think once he takes out whatever the fuck's inside of him, the worm, he's not gonna be dying anymore. I think he's gonna be straight. So
think he's gonna turn into a superhero.
I don't know if he'll turn into a superhero, but if they come out and straight up tell us like, nah, it was the worm affecting him, he's fine. That's gonna take away from the season for me personally. Like the stakes of him, like okay, this might be his final season. He's gonna go out, and I don't think he is. I think they're gonna just say it was the worm.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
Well, there you guys go. That was our what to watch this week. Who do you guys think won the week this week out of those shows? But yeah, my final thoughts. Any other thoughts before we head on out?
How is there not a healer in The Boys? Somebody has to have the power to heal.
Should have been Starlight.
Damn.
You know what? Don't piss me off with Starlight. I just feel like her character is so misused. Like she should have a lot of power, right? She has the power of light. I'm sure there's a lot of power in that. What the fuck is her like not being able to use her powers? When has that ever happened to her before?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden she can't.
It's a mental block.
Yeah,
that's dumb. I don't know. She's really being like misused right now. They're not taking.
She's letting the media get to her.
What are her powers? She just shines bright like a diamond.
Bright like a diamond. Yeah.
Basically, you being fucking for real.
Yep.
No, I swear she can control light. Basically.
Apparently, to the point where she can blind you.
Oh shit! Oh.
But
she can fly with using that.
Yeah, she can fly with her light.
I can fly. Yes, we know.
Real quick, because I mentioned this in the chat party. I saw Hitman real quick. 4 stars is what I rated. Glenn Powell did his fucking thing. Like
I agree.
He did his thing. He was portraying different characters as a hitman in every single one. I thought he did a phenomenal job. His co-star, I don't know her name. Sorry, I didn't bring it up. I thought she did a phenomenal job. The final 20-30 minutes of it were absolutely incredible. I thought that was good. The middle part I could see where it's like, all right, it kind of got a little boring. It wasn't nothing really going on. It was just him and the relationship stuff. So I was like, whatever. But then at the end, it got really good, and the way it ended was like, wow, that was a pretty crazy ending. I didn't see that coming at all. But it was a good movie. It was solid. I really enjoyed it. Glenn Powell did his thing, like not to the point of Oscar Isaac and fucking Moon Knight, and he's playing different personalities, but he was maybe a notch below that as far as just like dressing up as different people and getting into the character and showing his acting chops and his range. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk on that real quick. 4 stars. That's what I give.
What?
Did you give it 3 or 4 stars?
I believe I gave it 3.
3 stars.
Did you have it on? You were watching, or you just put it in the background?
No, I watched it. Like I didn't feel like it was a 10 out of 10 that people were calling it. You think it deserves that 100%? 100%?
No, that not a 10, not a 10. Because like I said, that middle part, it was like, all right, it was a little boring. It wasn't really entertaining. But let me say, the first scene when he's like, hey, you know what, you got to be the hitman, that shit was fucking amazing. And Glenn Powell killed it. He goes in as like the nerdy guy. Oh shit, okay, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. He fucking sits down at that restaurant. All right, now don't you fucking mess with me. You know, he switched it up completely.
Yeah, his acting is great.
If nothing else, I recommend you guys watch that first scene. Just from the moment the movie starts to see how Glenn Powell goes. It's like the first 15 minutes, maybe even a little bit less than that. Just to see Glenn Powell's little acting performance in those first 15 minutes was amazing. So if you guys want to know what Glenn Powell does, go watch those first 15 minutes of Hitman. He did his thing with that shit. That shit was pretty crazy. But yeah, any other thoughts before we head out? We good?
Gravy.
Well, there you guys go. Another episode in the books. Go ahead and drop all those thoughts in the comments below. Let us know. the anime? Are we living in a great era right now? And are you gonna see anything better from it? The canceled TV show you guys want to see come back? Go ahead and drop that, and let us know what you guys are watching this week. Let us know who won the week as well. So drop all those thoughts down in the comments below. We will go through them. And while you're down there in those comments, go ahead and drop us a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For our audio listeners, go ahead and drop us 5 stars. That would be so cool if you went ahead and did that as well. But in the meantime, go ahead and keep it locked here to LFG, where we got you covered on anything and everything in pop culture. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.